Hi all, welcome to a quick tutorial on learning tasks. This is going to be how to push them and how to go through and alter them. So that means with marks or just going through and inputting data. So the first thing we've got to do is make sure they've been pushed out, and that's through our school resources. I've put them all in Phys Ed into their Year 7 and Year 8 folders. Down the very bottom here, you've got Semester 1 and Semester 2. You would click on the applicable link, so applicable folder, sorry, and choose which one. Now, to push them out, we have to click on Overall Grade. It's really important this is the one because this is the summary of participation, skill development, and theory. And these three tasks come from the assessment tasks, AT1 through AT5 or AT6, depending on which semester you're in. So it's really important that you push this out to your subjects and classes. When you push, same as you would before, make sure it's get pushed out to all classes. I'll take you through now what it would look like in your class. So I'm going to go to a Year 7 class. And when we go into our Learning Task tab, you will see all of the tasks here that have just been pushed out from Compass. So 1 through to 7. So these 4 at the very top, overall grade, participation, skill development, theory. Please keep the grades as staff only and the task as staff only, but please make sure that you enroll the students in this class. The reason we do this is that when we enter data from AT1 to AT7 or AT6 for our practical classes, the overall grade needs to have students enrolled to summarise the results or work out the weightings of each of the tasks. So your 50, 40 and 10% for each of the assessment areas such as skill development, participation and theory. So please make sure first thing you do is enroll all of your students. Once you have enrolled all of the students in all tasks, go through and rename the applicable unit that you are teaching at that time. So AT1, Unit 1 to hockey, dance, soccer, gym, etc. Okay. Once you've completed a unit, you will click on the learning task and you will go to your grid results and you will type in a numerical number out of 100. Okay, or a numerical result out of 100. Once you have done that, you will see a button, and I'll just change this to show you. So if I change that to a 92, at the very bottom a calculate button comes up. So it says recalculation required. And what this allows you to do, a Ringwood scaled grade in the participation grade and skill development box. Okay. Same thing, once you have done all of these here, then you can do a grid view and a calculate, and it will give you your overall grade, your skill development grade, and also your theory and participation results for each learning task. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about whilst we're in this view, if you've got a student that missed a unit for some reason, you just need to go through and exclude them from that task. It doesn't impact on their overall grade. What Compass has inbuilt with this module is it allows it, when you have excluded someone, to actually essentially change all of the weightings of all the tasks to make sure they all equal out to be 100. So it works out what 16 out of 100 is as a percentage when it goes across a certain amount of tasks and just bumps it up. Okay, so once you exclude a student, then click calculate and it'll give you a result. If you are excluding a whole unit, the same thing applies. You just put an exclude in, and at the very top, fill down and fill up will appear, and then you can just fill into all empty spaces and do a calculate again. But it's really important you do that in grid view only once you've entered all your data. That's, like I said, to calculate your overall grade and your skill development. Let's just say for some reason you have altered your theory assignments, and this one is the Year 7 feedback lab. let's just say that you wish to adjust its weighting or adjust how many marks you want this to be out of. So at the moment, you can't actually see it, but in the components menu of the learning task, you've got a raw score, derived percentage, file upload, and the actual rubric. So what we do is in the raw score, this is what we're putting our marks down in here. Over here, you'll see it actually says raw score, max value of 15. So let's just say you changed your assessment to be out of 20, you'll change it here. And that goes as well if you are doing a SAC or an exam. This is the same place you would change it in the raw score components of the actual task. So if you've got a SAC that's out of 80 and you wish it to be out of 90, you just change it here. Okay. There's nothing more you should be doing from a reporting point of view because I've set it up there that particular things go through the report. So the theory feedback, we haven't actually got anything that goes in from a component point of view. So we have got a rubric, well that can't be taken across. File upload, that can't be put across, and same with these three here. They already appear in another learning task. There's no written feedback. If there were, then that's when you would change it in the components here for what would go through the reports. Okay, and that's pretty much all you need to be able to complete your reports. Good luck.